Okay, Commodore G.J. Singh, because V.K. Singh draws in the army into everything. Ajoy, Bose, senior journalist. Ashish, Khetan of the Aam Aadmi Party. Priyanka, Chaturvedi of the Congress. RSS-leaning author Ratan, Sharda. And R.P. Singh is the BJP representative on the Newshour tonight. Thank you very much. Now, Ashish Khetan, he says, if someone's hurt, he says, I'm willing to apologize. Are you happy with that? He says, if someone's hurt, big qualifier there, I'm willing to apologize. Are you happy with that? Ashish Khetan. I think I've lost the line there. Let's go to Ajoy Bose on that. Ajoy Bose.
Arnab, this man is a serial offender. He's a serial offender. For 1 year, we've been criticizing him for making one irresponsible statement after the another. Today is his worst statement. And this is the danger of not taking action against a man like V.K. Singh right at the beginning. I think this is the mistake we've been warning against.
So Ashish Khetan, I think you're back now. He says, if someone is upset because I drew this analogy, though he doesn't even accept now that he drew the analogy. He said, if someone throws a stone at the dog, will you hold the government responsible? He said that, as far as I know, in the context of two children. One 2.5-year-old and one 9-month-old being burnt alive, charred to death with 70% burns all over their body. Ashish Khetan, and he now says, if someone is hurt, I'm sorry. And the matter should end there, says the BJP. Ashish Khetan, should the matter end there?
I want to ask just one question. If those two kids were not the children of a Dalit, but were instead children of a BJP politician, and Mr. V.K. Singh had visited that house of a BJP politician in similar circumstances, could he have gotten away by saying that, look, center cannot be blamed if somebody throws a stone at a dog? I'm simply asking this. If he had made the same remark with regard to a tragedy in the family, God forbid this tragedy doesn't befall on any family, God forbid. But I'm simply asking, any politician, particularly a BJP politician, if this tragedy had befallen upon a politician, could a minister have gotten away by simply saying that, look, I apologize?
Answer. R.P. Singh.
Only because
R.P. Singh,
it is the case of a Dalit family.
No, 1 second. Any family. Ashish Khetan, Dalit, Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Sikh, Brahmin, any family. It does not matter, any family. But how do you make that kind of a comment? R.P. Singh, you tell me. Why do you, when you're asked about the government accountability, you say, will you ask questions tomorrow if somebody throws a stone at a dog? The reference is made in the context of a 2.5-year-old boy called Vaibhav and a 9-month-old girl called Divya, who were burnt alive in a murderous attack, and V.K. Singh made that comparison. Why are you letting this man off the hook? Why are you sparing him? Why aren't you sacking him? What is the reason? And answer Ashish Khetan's question directly tonight. Answer his question.
Okay, let me start with this. Is he lacking on his duty which has been given to him as a minister? No.
Absolutely,
yes. To sack him because of that.
Absolutely, yes.
Secondly,
I'm sorry, absolutely, yes. I expect the minister to be... Absolutely, yes. No, 1 second.
Disgraced his post.
Absolutely, yes. Absolutely,
Can I
yes.
say something? Allow me to complete.
No, 1 second. You asked a question.
I'll come to you that also.
You said, is it? I say it is not befitting of a minister.
If there's a comparison, then ask Mr. Kejriwal what he said about Ginger Singh. Ask Surinder Singh, the MLA, what they said about the worker who was a who came from the Shul caste, what the MLA said to Surinder Singh said about the MLA, about the worker who came from the Shul caste. What Kejriwal said about Ginger Singh.
R.P. Singh,
the other
be
people
very
said
careful.
Their party MLA said about the. So don't do that.
R.P. Singh, you are justifying what V.K. Singh said.
So
I am telling you, public opinion will go strongly against you. Nobody, no reasonable person in this.
Allow me to say so.
Mr. R.P. Singh, how can you justify what V.K. Singh has said? Please,
sir,
let's go to the Congress party now.
In context of Dalit family at all. I'm telling you categorically. Please, he never said so in context of Dalit family at all.
I will play the comment. He said it. I'm sorry, I'll play the comment.
The country should not be blamed to the center.
I will play the comment. I'll play the specific soundbite.
No,
you want me to play it again?
Context with the center.
You want me to play it again? 1 second.
I'll play the specific
comment.
Sir.
Sir,
allow me to
sir, I am sorry, you are wrong. You are wrong.
No,
please let me tell you why you are wrong.
That. Not tomorrow, I'll say no other phrase and hold me responsible for that. No. Tomorrow you go out of your studio and you slip from a banana peel. You can't hold center responsible for that. It's something like that. I mean, it's not that he's saying those Dalit families are dogs. Please don't misconstrue his
Sir, nobody has said. 1 second. Let me clarify. Nobody. Not one person has said that he has said the Dalit family is a dog. You are directly trying to misquote him in order to build your argument. What is being said is simply and simply this.
No, I'm saying you. You are trying to relate it that way. You are trying to relate it that way.
Sir, please don't question me. Question VK Singh. Don't question me. Question VK Singh. You don't have the courage to question VK Singh. Why? Now let me explain to you, sir. Please hear me.
He has
sir,
clarified that.
Sir, we now RP Singh, I'll play the whole comment. Let me tell you, there is a question asked. The question asked is this. We'll get Priyanka Chaturvedi on the other side. The question asked is this. Reporter asks, a Dalit family in Haryana was burned to death. Are you listening to me, RP Singh? Because you're looking down. I want you to listen to me. The question asked is, a Dalit family in Haryana was burned to death. Has the government failed? So the question is very specific. Any doubts about the question? GJ Singh, any doubts? Ratan, Sharda, any doubts? Ashish, Khetan, any doubts? The question is in the context of the attack on the Dalit family. It's not in the context of some circus going on somewhere else. In answer to this, VK Singh says this is a local incident. Inquiry is going on. And there is a local dispute between two families. Local administration may have failed, not the government. You can't blame the government for everything. And then he says, if someone throws a stone at a dog, agar koi kutte pe patthar feke, to kya aap sarkar ko ab responsible rakhenge? This is his comment. No, Priyanka Chaturvedi, did he make the comment or not? The context is very clear.
No, you're missing a word. No, you intended missing a word in this. You said you can't blame central government for this. Please, you're missing a word in that. I'll appreciate you play that again. He used that central government can't be blamed for a local issue.
I'll play.
It is high time that the Prime Minister walks his talk. This is actually a reflection. What General VK Singh said today is actually a reflection of what Bharatiya Janata Party's entire thought process about Dalits is or the minority community is. That is simply the reason why no action will be taken and people like RP Singh will come and defend statements like these.
Priyanka,
it's extremely shameful. Now, if you look in the past, in the recent past, you know, this dog analogy was used even by Narendra Modi to a Reuters journalist when he was asked a question about 2002. The same thing, Vikao media versus the word that General VK Singh used. You know, the thought process is pretty clear, pretty evident, and that is simply the reason why they come and defend rather than taking any kind of action against General VK Singh. This is totally unacceptable. Instead of rationalizing it, we need to see action against people like these who hold important positions in the union government right now.
The question is very, very clear and simple tonight. And I think the BJP representative, sir, you're making a big mistake.
I want to ask one question.
Watch, Ashish Khetan has a counter question as well. Ashish Khetan, go ahead.
I just want to ask one question.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Who's your question?
When you visit a neighborhood or a town where tragedy of this proportion has occurred, 2 children, 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 1-year-old kids being charred to death, being burnt alive. When under such circumstances, how can you even mention something like a dog analogy?
Yeah,
what kind of thought process? What were you thinking as a minister that when you see a tragedy of this proportion, what you think of, the first thing you think of is a dog?
The most insensitive
a stone being thrown at the dog.
What is the comparison?
It's not just about insensitivity. It's just not about crudeness.
I'll tell you.
Where is this comparison coming from? That's all what I'll
tell you where it's coming from.
Do I need to remind you what was your Kejriwal's comment when Gajinder Singh was hanging from a noose on the tree? What was Mr. Kejriwal's comment? मैं पेड़ पे चढ़कर जाऊंगा बचाने के लिए. So don't. You have no right to. You have no locus standi to say all this.
Responsible positions. What is this? What about this? What about that? What about the past? What about 1947 or 1920? How about taking responsibility of something that has happened now? And the entire country is talking about it and the entire world is in shock with the kind of behavior that is on display by various ministers, right from Dadri lynching to this episode now.
Responsibility for what?
Responsibility for being sensitive.
For the
Responsibility
comments
And
for
to
being
underplay an incident. The best analogy that you can come up with is the dog
He has
analogy.
clarified that. He has already clarified that.
What has he clarified?
He has already said
Because
that
you want to
I
shirk
never
away
use that
from your
analogy.
Okay, so
But that-
RP Singh,
You are
Because your
already
administration has
I'm
failed, because
sorry,
the state
you have
government
voted on
RP
the
Singh,
motion.
RP Singh, by your logic,
come up with this-
RP Singh,
with
one
the
second,
dog analogy.
Ashish, 1 minute. RP Singh, by your logic, tomorrow if somebody carries out a murder, then you will go to the murderer and say, Mr. Murderer, did you carry out the murder? And the murderer will say, absolutely not, sir. I have not carried out the murder. I don't know anything about it. And you will turn around and say, but the murderer has clarified. Hence, he could not have carried out the murder. Hence, it is insensitive of anybody on the part of the victim to ask whether the murderer carried out the murder. And your question should be asked instead of the victim and the victim's family. In this case, the journalist is asking a question. And this man, VK Singh, is so insensitive. First, he makes this analogy, by the way, Ajoy Bose. And then he says, all the people asking me questions must be sent to the Agra mental asylum. I won't comment on where he should be sent. I will not comment on where he should be sent. But I certainly believe he owes a bigger explanation than that.
Arnab, the most worrying thing about this is there's no sense of remorse. There's no sense of apology. There's only defiance. And the media, after calling media prostitutes last year, now he goes on to say that the media people should be sent to asylum.
No,
that they are mad because they are pointing out something really insensitive, something really unethical, something really immoral for a minister to make. And not only minister, he's a former army chief. He brings disgrace to the army.
I say tonight, Ajoy Bose, I say tonight, and I want to get GJ Singh on.
I can understand. No, what is immoral in this?
What is immoral?
Yes.
You want me to tell you what's
totally
immoral?
unethical,
1 minute, just 1 minute, please. You want me to tell you? 1 second, GJ Singh, I'll come to you. You're asking me tonight, sir. You're asking me tonight, sir, what is immoral? What is immoral in a minister comparing the asking of questions of responsibility of the government in a case where 2 children have been burnt alive? You're asking me what is immoral if that man draws an analogy to someone stoning a dog? I'm asking you tonight, what is it? Is it immoral or moral to belittle the agony of Jitendra Kumar, the father? Is it immoral to belittle the agony of the 23-year-old mother Rekha, who is battling in the ICU? Please let me speak. Who's battling in the ICU when she's told about her kids dying, who have lost their 2 children in one night because of atrocities committed from higher caste, that a politician of the stature of a union minister comes out and says that the government's not responsible. And when pressed further on the question, he says, will you ask questions tomorrow of the government if somebody stones dogs? Sir, I'll tell you, it's not immoral. It is inhuman. It's inhuman. It's not immoral.
He said central government is not responsible for any act which happened in state.
He says government is not responsible for localized incidents.
That's the reason now.
He says
something happened in Karnataka, something happened in UP, something happened in Punjab. You can't hold central government responsible for that.
Which government do we hold responsible? State government?
Dear Mr. Singh, you are in government in Haryana. You are in government
Obviously,
in the center.
it's a state government, it's a local issue.
Refused to
It's a local
lodge
government
an FIR, refused to give the family
How much
protection.
will you run
they have
away
died because
from
of
responsibility?
lack of proper administration, proper law and order that was followed.
GJ Singh, what also worries me, and if I may be permitted an observation.
I wish when they were running for 2014 Lok Sabha elections.
No,
I wish when they were running for 2014 Lok Sabha elections, they would have told the people of this country that tomorrow if any tragedy happens, murder happens, riots happen, the central government won't be responsible. What are you responsible for? Are you responsible only for photo ops with Mark Zuckerberg? Are you only responsible for traveling around the world?
We are responsible for death of Khetan.
What is the central government responsible
for death of Khetan?
You're not responsible for the law and order in this country.
Please,
you're not responsible for maintaining communal harmony in this country.
Death of Singh, the farmer.
You're not responsible for peace and justice in this country. Then what are you responsible for? And if we have such an irresponsible government, then we might as well have no central government at all.
Arnab.
Then the central government should go away right away. If we have such an irresponsible government which wants to shirk away responsibility.
Ashish, Khetan, 1 minute, Ashish, 1 minute.
What are you responsible for? They refuse to hold people accountable for their statements, and they want to blame just about the world for the, misgovernance that they are.
Just a minute.
You're not responsible for Dadri. You're not responsible for Dalit killing.
1 minute, wait. Now
You're not responsible for 800
Ashish
rats in
Khetan,
Uttar
wait.
Pradesh.
Ashish Khetan,
You're
wait.
not responsible for murders happening
Ashish
around the country
Ashish
because of your hate
Who's
politics.
responsible? What's happening in Delhi today? Can you tell me that?
What? I'm asking what happened about the comment. Why are you distracting the attention? Now my
Tomorrow,
question is this.
if there's a debate on Delhi, we can debate Delhi.
And Mr. Singh, two wrongs don't make
And
a right.
we are not shying away from our responsibility.
Now my question is, the problem, the other problem, I'm coming to you,
Commodore Singh, your MLA, who called a employee of NDMC by a name, by a casteist name.
RP Singh.
Who's responsible for that?
RP Singh, let's remain focused on VK Singh's comment.
What about that? How about holding yourselves accountable and your ministers?
Okay, give me a minute. Priyanka, 1 minute. Priyanka, give me a minute. Just give me a minute. My problem also is of another level with VK Singh. My greatest problem with VK Singh. VK Singh can, by the way, I want to say this. We don't take VK Singh seriously. If you look at his track record and how he behaves, and Ajay Bose will agree with me, no serious journalist can take VK Singh seriously.
Absolutely.
He uses all these kind of intemperate words that reflects his mindset and where he comes from more than anything else. And frankly, a person who's not taken seriously can be ignored to a point. But when a central minister makes the kind of comment...
Why is he in the Council of Ministers?
Yeah, so
how can he continue to be in the Council of Ministers?
He's the same minister who was in Iraq saving our Indians, our people from there.
Are you telling me that VK Singh personally rescued people? Please give credit to the forces. It is the forces. It is the Air Force and the Army which carried out rescue missions
but he was
for the politicians to... Well, let me tell you, are you saying... RP Singh, are you saying... Okay, what's RP Singh? RP Singh, 1 second.
Credit for something which was his job.
No, what's RP Singh? Are you saying today that if VK Singh had not got on the flight and taken those pictures, then the people wouldn't have been rescued?
So you can't...
What are you saying?
He did his job well.
Don't do that. Don't take political credit for what the army does. And by the way, coming to the army, my problem with VK Singh's comment is at another level. He follows it up by talking about how he and his men have served the army. He and his men, he owns the Indian army. He drags the Indian army into everything. He makes this comment, this dog analogy, then he drags the army into it. Did he take the permission of the soldiers in Siachen or the people there on the border of the LOC? To drag the army into it? Why did he drag the army into it? I want to get Ratan Sharda on this. Ratan Sharda, the Indian army is above party and above politics. Today, a member of the executive has used his status as an ex-army man to defend his own callous comments as a politician. The army is above politicking. VK Singh invokes his ex-army status to defend his remark made in a political context. Why is nobody asking that question? Commodore GJ Singh, what's your take on that?
Yeah. You see, first of all, let me tell you, I myself, coming from the 3rd generation of defense officers, is feeling pained and embarrassed to say that the journal has made most atrocious and unfortunate comments on this incident. In the first place, what was the need to comment on this? Secondly, I want to tell him that the only thing that distinguishes human beings from the animal world is the speech. We are the only ones who are gifted with the speech power. We can only discuss, we can only talk, we can only speak. Animals only communicate, they don't speak, they don't discuss. So this is abuse of the gift of speech. Number 2, there are rules and regulations to speaking.
Absolutely.
He just cannot say whatever comes into his heart. You can take a AK-47 and start shooting callously, carelessly. Unless the bullet comes into physical contact with your body, it does not do any harm. But when you speak words carelessly, they can hurt a man sitting thousands of miles away. Today, he has hurt the emotions, the sentiments of the entire nation. Where was the need for him to come and comment on this? On this, they say that if a man enters and meddles with a dispute which is not his own is something like catching hold of the ears of a dog. He will get a bite. Why did he interfere into this? He's an army general. He should be more discerning. He should be more, discretion. He should be using a discretion when he's giving the command. He's no longer in the army. When you are in the army, you can get away whatever you want to say because nobody's going to confront you. It is not an army domain now. It is a public domain. It's a media domain. He is altogether in a different domain. He has to measure his words. He has to weigh his words. He cannot be arrogant of the heart.
Ratan
he
Sharda.
cannot talk the way he has talked.
And Ratan Sharda, my other question is...
I'm sorry.
Well, so are we. But I think there need to be other people who are patronizing him. We need to feel equally sorry. Now you tell me, Ratan Sharda, why was this man trivializing this ghastly incident? 50 kilometers from the national capital of this great country, in which perpetrators burned down a house of a Dalit family, killed 2 Dalit children, one 9-month-old, one 2.5-month-old, at a time when there is police deployment sanctioned in the village to protect Dalits. VK Singh comes out and says, no government is responsible, some local administration must be responsible. Will you question tomorrow? Ratan Sharda, he says, if somebody throws stones at a dog. I mean, why is this man being allowed to get away with it, Ratan Sharda? And he repeatedly invokes his army background, Ratan Sharda, to defend his outrageous comment. We want to ask, how exactly is Mr. Singh excused for trivializing the attack just because he served in the Indian army? Why is he using his army status to defend an outrageous and shameful comment?
Okay, let me, Arnab, can I begin from the beginning?
Please, go ahead. The floor is yours.
Can I begin from the beginning? First of all, let me say that this is a horrendous incident. Neither of this incident, nor Dadri, nor killing of the cow protector Pujari in Mudbidri, which you have never touched, nor the killing of the police
yourself to the VK Singh comment. Don't twist it. Don't communalize it. Don't twist it, sir. Don't communalize it, sir.
You cannot.
Sir, you can't communalize it.
Your guys, my dear Arnab, your guys have been shouting like anything as if they are so wrong.
Pardon me?
No, let me complete.
Let me complete.
Arnab, I have been listening to all this talk for half an hour. Let me speak.
We're discussing VK Singh,
Let me speak.
Speak on
Please,
VK Singh, sir.
I am saying VK Singh should have been very careful. What he has said is very unfortunate. The words he has used very unfortunate. Like journalists pointed out, I agree with that. It was not his domain. He could have kept quiet, but also understand.
Then condemn him.
You also understand.
Why aren't you condemning him?
Also understand.
Why aren't you condemning him?
Please also understand. Please also understand. Please also understand. Please also understand that he is a military man, not a diplomat. And he is bound to slip tongue.
Slip tongue?
That is not something we will carry on and on
Ashish
and on. The people who are feigning so much of atrocity.
Priyanka.
Oh my God.
These people who are...
No, I can't take that.
As a mother, I would want children to look into the eyes of a mother who's lost her 2 children and give this defense.
Priyanka Chaturvedi and
even you,
They
Mr.
have
Sharda.
sophistry. Others don't have sophistry. Look at the
Priyanka
language.
Chaturvedi.
In Indian language, if I say that Khisyani billi khamba noche,
I'm shocked.
does it make you a
This is
cat?
appalling.
What?
If I say hathi chale jate hain, kutte bhaukte rehte hain, does it mean like an elephant or somebody else a dog? These are Indian terminology.
Mr. Sharda,
These are Indian kahate, muhate, which you people don't want to agree. You will catch a
You're
word
justifying it,
and you
sir.
play with the word.
Yes.
You will keep on playing with the word.
Yes, I blame it.
It is not the way.
And
Yes,
If he has made the wrong language, that is right. But this allegory, go to any village, go
not
to
an
any rustic
allegory.
language, you can't play sophistry of English on Indian language.
It is not a sophistry of
He has made
English.
a wrong language.
It is
then
not
I'm
a
saying that he should
sophistry
have
of
used the right
English.
language. What else do you want me to say?
I'm telling you, Mr. Sharda, now if you
Yes.
listen to me, if you listen
Yes.
to me, if you
There is
listen to me,
sophistry.
1 second,
You
now
will
listen to me.
tomorrow convert any kahavat, any Hindi or Indian kahavat
Ye kahavat
into
hai.
English, and you start saying
Achha.
that okay, you called me a cat,
Okay.
you called me a cow,
So you're trying to make it
you called me a tota. What is this?
Okay, can you hear me now,
Don't
Mr.
catch
Sharda?
one word of a person who has
Mr.
made a
Sharda,
wrong
Mr.
statement
Sharda.
and create a whole controversy out of it.
Mr. Sharda, let
This
me tell you.
language is very
Let
serious.
me tell you.
This matter is very serious. Don't
Mr.
trivialize the crime.
Mr.
Crime is very serious.
Mr. Sharda.
By creating this sort of caricature
Exactly.
debates,
Don't
we are
trivialize
trivializing the
it.
whole
Mr. Sharda,
incident.
Mr. Sharda,
It's
this is
much more
a
serious
1 second,
incident
1
than
second,
the word.
1 second, 1 second. I have only
Yes.
one thing to say to you, Mr. Sharda. Only one thing to say to you tonight. Only one
This
thing. And you hear me one thing.
Congress is
इतनी
Rajiv
हिंदी तो हम भी
Gandhi
समझ लेते हैं,
says,
शारदा
when a
जी.
tree falls
शारदा
or
जी मेरी
shakes,
बात
then
सुनिए.
it's fine with you.
शारदा जी मेरी बात सुनिए. इतनी हिंदी तो कोई भी समझ लेता है. जो आप आज ये आके टेलीविजन पर ये कहने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं,
मैं आपको कहूं
कि ये मैटर लॉस्ट इन ट्रांसलेशन था। जरा मेरी बात तो सुन लीजिए, आप सुन क्यों नहीं रहे मेरी बात को? मैं ये कह रहा हूं कि डिसेंसी नोज नो लैंग्वेज।
नहीं, उन्होंने तो गलत कह ही दिया, तो क्या उन्होंने तो गलत कह ही दिया।
गलत कहा।
अंडरस्टैंड इज एन आर्मी मैन।
आर्मी मैन है तो गलत कह दिया। मैं आपको आज राष्ट्रीय टेलीविजन पर एक बात कहना चाहता हूं। आप सुनिए मेरी बात, रतन शारदा जी। रतन शारदा जी, एक मिनट मेरी बात सुनिए। आर्मी मैन, डिफेंस मैन, कॉमोडोर जीजे
ये सारे जो,
और मैं आपको आज काफी कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ एक बात कहना चाहता हूँ। सुनिए मेरी बात रतन शारदा जी, मेरी बात सुनिए। मेरी बात तब से आपको विनती कर रहा हूं, मेरी बात सुनिए। आप ये कह के इस बात को टाल नहीं सकते हैं कि वो फोर्सेस में थे, वो आर्मी मैन है, इसलिए कुछ भी इस तरह की असभ्य बात कह दे। मैं आपको आज कह सकता हूं टेलीविजन पर, कोई आर्मी का व्यक्ति इस तरह के लैंग्वेज को जस्टिफाई नहीं करेगा। आप इनफैक्ट आर्मी के लोगों को आप इंसल्ट कर रही है कि आर्मी मैन नो डिसेंसी। It is an insult.
I already said.
Sir, how
he has chosen wrong words.
Sir, it's not wrong words.
You can't keep on hammering.
It is not wrong words. It's much more than that.
You think army
Can
people
I recite a Hindi proverb to you?
Sir, are you trying to say army people insult people?
No, they don't.
Army chief.
Sir, have you not
DJ Singh.
DJ Singh. Day and night. They have called in Maut Ka Saudagar. Has he reiterated? The same Congress has used this opposition has called Modi Rakshak. They have called Modi Narbhakshak. That is fine with you. All these Congresses, all this shouting brigade are fine with Modi's abused. You have no words for when Modi is abused. You have no words for it. You are fine. It's a joke. It's a joke for you. You can abuse the Prime Minister of India. That is fine with you. That is fine with you.
Who justifies?
And you will laugh at it. If somebody has made a wrong statement, you will kill him.
I can rewind back to 2002 and remind you of various statements that were made by not just your ministers,
Miss Chaturvedi, your mother Sonia called Modi Maut Ka Saudagar.
Talk about now.
You have no shame. You called Modi Maut Ka Saudagar. And today you're talking wordings of history.
As a mother.
Don't talk of words of history. You are the people who use most crude language against Modi.
I challenge you to go and give this defense to this mother who's lost her 2 children, who has lost their children and in their lives in this fire, in this accident. You have to now...
I have condemned it already. I have already said matter is very serious.
And
I have already said his language was wrong.
Mother who's lost her 2 children.
Miss Chaturvedi, I am not defended. Why should I defend? It is indefensible statement. I have said what his statement was wrongly worded. He made a wrong statement.
Positions in the union government.
I have already said.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I have already said that the incident is horrendous. I have already said his choice of word is wrong. What else do you want me to say?
Priyanka Chaturvedi.
I come crawling to Congress and say, I said he has said the wrong words. I have told you it's a tremendously horrendous incident. You are coloring it more and more.
How can you defend the deaths?
So you're going to let him get away with it?
Commitment be towards giving justice to the family?
I am not defending. I said it's a wrong. I said it's a horrendous incident.
You are doing that.
I have said it's a horrendous incident. Chaturvedi, it's a horrendous incident. It has to be condemned. Go back to my tape. Restart my tape. Rewind my tape. What I have said. I have said clearly it's a horrendous incident. I have said his choice of word was wrong. He should take care of his language. What else do you want me to say?
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question to the RSS man?
Ashish Khetan.
Come on,
Can I ask a question to the RSS
people
man?
have been creating communal environment.
Ashish Khetan asking a question to Ratan Sharda. Ratan Sharda, Ashish Khetan is asking you a question. Ratan Sharda, Ashish Khetan is asking you a question. Ratan Sharda, 1 minute. Please remember, before you come in, Ashish Khetan, I have one thing to say to Ratan Sharda and RP Singh on why his so-called fake and unconvincing clarification does not hold. For reason number 1, VK Singh himself on his own brought the comparison of a dog being pelted in his response to the incident in Faridabad. Unless he has lost his mind, which I seriously think he has. How can he say it wasn't his intent when he was so blatant about it?
You are wrongly quoting him.
I am not wrongly quoting him. You are wrongly defending him. Yeah, I'm not wrongly quoting him. RP Singh, I'm not wrongly quoting.
He never compared.
Those were speaking from two different places. I've heard your tape.
He never did that.
Please pay attention here.
You know,
Please pay attention here what I'm saying.
he has.
Delhi has to give solutions to the problem.
I request you
Delhi
people to stop all these debates which do no good. Please come to serious debates.
Let me complete. Let me
Talk about national heritage. Talk about railway corruption.
It doesn't have to add fuel to the fire. It doesn't have to encourage the evil force of division, strife, and rhythm. This country is already charged
Why don't you talk of railway corruption?
Which is
Why do you talk of railway corruption?
security and security of this country.
You don't talk about that.
You have to bridle your tongue. You have to bridle your words. Because you are causing more harm to the country's security, internal and external security, because of the words.
1 second. Ashish Khetan was asking a question. 1 minute. GJ Singh, I want to at this stage get Ashish Khetan to come in. But viewers, if you're watching this tonight, I have another serious point to make to all the viewers of Newshour this evening. It appears to me that one of the reasons why VK Singh goes from bad to worse to unacceptable to insensitive to embarrassing to downright inhuman today is basically because this man thinks he can get away with anything. There has never been any action against this man. He's incorrigible. He is a repeat offender. He knows no sense of balance. He has no control over his tongue. He lacks the dignity that is expected of a minister. And now he makes a comment like this and he is left to defend himself, and then the party says he has clarified, which is unacceptable. I think one of the reasons he is making these statements one after the other is because he's being emboldened by the inaction against him. Ashish Khetan wanted to ask a question. Who's your question to? Ashish Khetan. Who's your question to?
Yeah, to Mr. Ratan Sharda.
Ratan Sharda.
To Mr. Ratan Sharda. I have just a simple question. Mr. Sharda, I understand that according to the philosophy of Hinduism that you profess, the cow is being accorded the status of a sacred animal. That's fine. I can understand that, and I can understand that every time there is an incident involving cow, you feel pain. You feel repulsion.
You don't believe in this,
but why do you not feel the same remorse and repulsion? Can I complete, sir?
Cow is a sacred animal.
Why don't you feel the same pain or remorse or repulsion when you see the killing of innocent people, innocent human beings? It could be anyone, Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Isai, Dalit, doesn't matter. Where is the remorse? Where is the pain? All you are saying that, look, he should have been more careful in his language. That's one part of the debate. There's another part of the debate which is pain. I don't see any pain. I don't see any pain when Mr. RP Singh or Mr. Ratan Sharda or when Mr. VK Singh are commenting on a tragedy like this. Where is the basic human
Ashish,
dignity?
I am not an actor like
Where's the basic human instinct?
I am not an actor like Ashutosh, remember.
My
pain is in heart. I don't cry on camera.
I'm sorry, Khetan.
What happens?
You are people are big actors.
We strongly condemn Darjeeling. We strongly condemn what has happened.
My dear Ashish,
we strongly
my
condemn
first sentence was,
today. We strongly condemn
please condemn every act.
Sharda, please.
Don't be selective.
Mr. Sharda.
I have condemned from beginning. I keep on saying, I said, I am not an actor like Ashutosh, first of all. Secondly, where does Hinduism come in?
This condemnation comes with a lot of riders and caveats and rationalization of absolutely...
What rider? There is no rider, and that is your assumption.
This is no condemnation.
I'm sorry. There is no condemnation. There has been no rider at all. There is no rider at all. There is no rider at all from RSS,
you
from
began
me, anybody.
With rationalizing Mr. VK Singh's comments. Sorry, sir.
That was the first sentence. Don't mix up
everyone who has been watching this debate heard you very clearly.
The statement of a minister. I am not
you began with BJP. Rationalization.
Don't bring in
justification of Mr. VK Singh's comments.
All such conditions must be condemned.
We strongly condemn
that is the first thing. That is first thing.
Who's bringing
Don't mix up my condemnation
it's the RSS and the BJP that brings religion in every debate.
With VP Singh. You are mixing up the two things. Don't be clever liar. Don't be clever liar. Don't mix up the subject of what I've condemned all through all kind of violence and what I talked about VK Singh's way of interpretation, which
please don't make any personal comments.
I am not going to play with your words. You
Mr. RSS man,
Our Excellence,
please mind your language.
I am making, as a journalist.
Please do mind your language.
Why did you talk of Hinduism when I was talking of all the religions? You mind your language.
Please
you
exercise some minimum decency of the public debate.
You said there was no regret. How did you said you did not say any great in my face. Are you a face reader? Are you a face reader? Are you going to decide whether you're feeling pain or not?
Okay,
you are making a personal comment.
Now listen, Ratan Sharda. Okay, Ratan Sharda.
Then exhibit it.
Then demonstrate your pain. Just 1 minute, 1 second. You are so confident. You are so confident. Okay, fine. 1 second. Ratan Sharda, 1 second. Calm down. Listen to me first. Listen to me first. 1 minute. Listen to me, sir. Listen to me, sir. Listen to me, sir. Listen to me, sir. I'm saying to you, listen to me, sir.
Take care of your own words.
Listen to me, sir. I request you, Mr. Sharda. Please listen to me, sir. Now listen. If you saw the father there of these children and he had one question, and I want the BJP representative and Ratan Sharda to answer that question. Did you hear him? What he said? He said that you are saying this, my 2 children have died. Did you hear what the father said? 1 minute. Would you have said this if a politician's child had died? Don't insult me. What would you say to that father and to that mother? Because he's poor. 1 second, RP Singh. RP Singh, listen to me. RP Singh, listen to me.
Arnab, this is not decided about anybody, whether a poor man or a politician.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
No.
Even you will say tomorrow, I'm sorry. Ratan Sharda, listen. Ratan Sharda, you must hear me out. Otherwise, it's a one-way traffic. Please hear me. I heard you spoke for a long time. You are saying, Ratan Sharda, do you realize the arrogance of this man, VK Singh? He says, anyone. 1 second.
This word is not good.
Sir, listen to me.
Whether it is for a poor man,
Mr. Sharda, you're not listening to me. You're not listening to me. You're not letting me ask my question.
Will you come forward and
my question is this. My question is this. Priyanka, 1 minute. Priyanka, 1 minute. And I just want 1 minute of silence, please, if I'm allowed to ask my question. Forget, Ratan Sharda, that you are RSS. RP Singh is BJP, Ajay Bose is a journalist, that Ashish Khetan is from the Aam Aadmi Party, or Commodore G.J. Singh is a former army man, or Priyanka is from Congress, right? Just for 1 minute, just as human beings, one to the other. Okay? And I'm going to take a break and come back after this. My question is simply this. VK Singh says, whoever is asking me questions about why I made that comment should be sent to the Agra mental asylum. Okay? Now, one of the people asking questions also is the father of Vaibhav and Divya. Okay? Who died with 60 to 70% burns on their body after being charred alive. 2.5-year-old and 9-month-old. Now, the father is saying, asking the same questions that I'm asking. Okay? Now I'm saying, any journalist asks a question, you say prostitute. And you think it's some silly little joke, amateurish, not even sensible, not even childish. It's a joke, the way this man talks. I want to say, what will you call the father? You call us prostitutes, right? You feel the hurt of the father out there, Ratan Sharda? The hurt of the mother, she's battling for life in the ICU. Children have died. You want to send all people who ask questions to the Agra mental asylum, right? Where would you send the parents? Think about what I said. What would you say to the parents? Think about what I said. I'll take a break and I want an answer to that from RP Singh when I come back. What would you say to the parents, sir? Call us prostitutes, call us names, say what you want. What would you say to the parents? What would you say to the parents? Before I went to the break, I asked a question. I want RP Singh to answer that tonight. Call us prostitutes, send us to the Agra mental asylum because we ask questions. 1 minute. Because we ask questions about why this man drew that analogy. What would you say to the parents?
Let me apologize to the parents first for what happened, because it has happened.
No, what happened? No, what he said.
By BJP, and as a BJP man, I apologize. Allow me to complete, sir. Mr. Goswami, now I told you, I'll walk out of this. Allow me to complete now.
What would you say to the parents?
And I sincerely, from my heart, I apologize, because it's from my state. It's a state gone by. Allow me to complete. So issue is, but that's why the case has been referred to CBI to have the full inquiry done on this issue.
No. One second.
As for second issue.
Now hear me, Mr. RP Singh, hear me.
This question should be sent to mental asylum. I again apologize for that. That's a wrong comment. That should not be made.
Okay.
But now coming to the first thing, what the debate which has been started, and that is that stowing a throne at a dog. Today, it was not in reference to Faridabad, it was not in reference to Dalit family, it was reference to all what is happening in the country today.
No, it was in reference to the, it was in reference. Now, Mr. RP Singh, Mr. RP Singh, one second, Mr. RP Singh, first of all, Mr. RP Singh, 1 second, just 1 minute, Priyanka, 1 minute, wait, Priyanka, 1 minute, wait, RP Singh, with no disrespect to you, I want to tell you one thing. I'm asking you questions, right? Don't threaten me, I'll walk out and all that. I'm asking you questions. If I feel you're not answering in the specific context, I will remind you to answer in the context. My question is not to you. Allow me to complete, please. My question to you is not about what happened. My question to you was about what VK Singh said. And please remember, sir, VK Singh's comments were in the context of what happened in Haryana, not all over the country. You are wrong, sir. So my question, what would you say to the parents?
I'm sorry, you are misconstruing. No,
sir, there was a question. I'm sorry, sir, you are completely wrong.
Mr. Arnab Goswami, you're wrong.
Okay, 1 second. So RP Singh, listen to me. Let's settle this. If I play out a... No, 1 second. RP Singh, listen to me. If I play out right now, this minute on Newshour, the clip in which there is a question by the reporter on the Dalit family in Haryana being burned to death and a question on whether the government has failed. And if I prove to you that VK Singh's comment was in response to that question, will you take back what you said?
No, it was in response to the central government. What he said, that is in context of central government.
The question was neither central nor state. The question was...
That was the issue.
The question was, has the government failed?
No.
I'll play the comment. Let's play the comment.
The question is asked to the
central minister. I'll play the comment. Let's play the comment. Let's play the comment.
Has the central government failed?
Let's play the comment.
There is a central minister, not a local government minister.
Play the comment. Let's play the tape. Sir, stay on the line. I'll play the comment. 1 sec. Play it. Let's play it.
हरियाणा में जो है दलित परिवार को जला के मार दिया गया, क्या सरकार वहाँ फेल हो गई है?
देखिए ऐसा है, कभी स्थानीय घटनाओं का
इसी बात से अंदाजा लगा
सरकार से ताल्लुक मत रखिए। उसके ऊपर इंक्वायरी चल रही है। परिवारों के बीच में मतभेद था, वो मतभेद किस रूप में परिवर्तित हुआ, कहां पर इंतजामिया का फेलियर है, एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन का, उसके बाद फिर सरकार के ऊपर आते हैं। तो हर चीज के अंदर कि जी वहां पे उसने पत्थर मार दिया कुत्ते के तो सरकार जिम्मेवार है, ऐसे नहीं है।
Now you heard that?
It's clear.
It's clear. Ajay Bose, clear.
The question is वहाँ की सरकार.
It is absolutely clear.
The question is very clear. वहाँ की सरकार.
He is responding to a question about a specific incident. It is so clear. I don't know why Mr. RP Singh is confused about this.
RP Singh context तो उस पे थी.
It is clear.
हरियाणा के इंसिडेंट पे सवाल थी और ये कमेंट किया गया. It's clear.
मैं context बड़ा clear है. Context. You're asking a question to the central minister. So he gave answer to the central minister. For any happening in any state, you can hold the central minister responsible.
RP Singh, please remember one thing. Don't blame the media all the time. Sometimes blame people like VK Singh.
And also,
he has a media
background.
Media background.
Apologies to the family because it comes from a state ruled by BJP.
Okay, I think many questions come up. One of sensitivity and humanity and the absence of both. If VK Singh has been insensitive and inhuman, can he get away with a qualified apology? That question is to all our viewers. I thank you very much. I'm coming back with debate number 2, debate number 1. Thank you very much for joining me on debate number 1 on the Newshour tonight. Back in a few minutes.